Good afternoon, good people. This is Arthur Chauncey Taylor, your host of Taylor Talk Presentations. And as an author, it's a pleasure to present you all with information that can be used to pretty much describe who I am as a person and or as an author. And however, there's no argument that anyone can use to dispute the fact of how far you can go with the right information as well. No one could dispute that. As long as you got good information, you'll always go extremely far. If there's an obstacle in front of you, what would you do? Well, I know what I do. I would actually go around that initial object that's obstructing my pathway, to which I've been experiencing and or encountering a lot of obstacles, to which I think it's God's way of forcing me out of one field, pushing me into another one, right? Because opportunity awaits us, and you never know what ram in the bush He has for you. Studying the art of becoming an associate of applied sciences in human and social services, I know that this is something that God ordained me to do. This isn't something I thought about and said, hey, you know what, I'm going to try this. I was told this every step of the way since I've been free in society, living my life as a man of change, integrity, and purpose. You know, without a vision, the people perish. And if a man doesn't have a plan to succeed, he's actually planning to fail. Because throughout your day-to-day actions, you are still characterizing yourself through the form of behavior and actions that details the display of progress or regress. Advancing my level of thinking and my ability to behave, I think that now I am on a better road to success than previous years of my life. I was on chapter 2 of Daily but Pivotal Moments, God's Plan Never Failed. This is my 6th book. It's a short read, but it's a very impactful book. You know, it's almost like Mike Tyson. He's short, and no one declared him to be a good fighter in the beginning of his career. But sometimes those short individuals, right, those instances, those images of short and brief summarized characteristics could pack one hell of a punch. And Mike was a knockout artist. And I think these books will knock the socks off individuals who thought that I could never produce or provide material that could be useful for individuals to gravitate towards in the moment of a crisis. For parents that are raising kids in communities that are dangerous, troubled, riddled with crime. I was a guy that came up in poverty-stricken situations that caused me to engage with those activities. And as a result, I became a victim of circumstance. I was shot at. I sold drugs. I did drugs. I went to prison. And I'm here to let you guys know that you could actually avoid it because I've been there for you. Yes, you can avoid prison. You can avoid drug use. You could avoid negligence to responsibility. And you could avoid exerting aggression towards other people to alleviate yourself of the frustration and anger that you may have inside due to your current conditions of being a poverty-stricken child yourself. After seeing my mother go back to school and accomplish her GED, I planted that seed in the back of my mind to accomplish that before my mother passed from this life into the next. While I was incarcerated on my second stint, which was 17 years and 6 months, I was able to obtain my GED after I was incarcerated for about 14 and a half, almost 15 years. After that, I took remedial courses to prepare myself for college. And that has stuck with me even until now, and I'm still pursuing my college education, to which I'll be done this year. I have 5 more courses left. I'm out for a week, and I'll begin back in May on the 6th. I'll pick up studies again. I have a few more assignments to finish today, but I thank God for allowing me to run 7.5 miles today. You know, every small goal, it sets you up to achieve another accomplishment. Don't be dismayed by failure. Just don't procrastinate. My name is Arthur Chauncey Taylor. If you haven't had a chance to get any of the books I have on Amazon, please do so today. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. You guys have a great day.